What is the Solid South and how did it emerge after Reconstruction? Have you ever wondered how the political landscape of the southern United States changed after the American Civil War? The term Solid South refers to a time when southern states became a stronghold for the Democratic Party. This shift happened after the Civil War and the end of Reconstruction, shaping the region's politics for many years. After the Civil War, the southern states were under the control of Union forces during a period known as Reconstruction. The federal government aimed to rebuild the South and extend civil rights to formerly enslaved individuals. However, many white Southerners viewed these Reconstruction policies, often pushed by Republicans, as unfair and harmful to their way of life. When Reconstruction ended in 1877, federal troops left the South, allowing white Southerners to regain control of their state governments. To maintain their power, white leaders and the Democratic Party employed various tactics to limit the political influence of Black Americans, who had largely supported the Republican Party. Laws like poll taxes and literacy tests were introduced to make it harder for Black citizens and even poor white citizens to vote. Intimidation and violence were also common methods to keep Black voters from the polls. These actions effectively disenfranchised most Black Southerners, ensuring that the Democratic Party would dominate elections and state offices. As a result, the South became a one-party system where winning the Democratic primary was often the only real contest in elections. The Democratic Party became the voice of white Southern interests, leading to the region being known as the Solid South because it consistently voted Democratic in national elections. From the end of Reconstruction until the mid-20th century, the Solid South played a significant role in American politics. The Democratic Party's control allowed Southern politicians to have a strong influence on national issues, particularly those related to race, labor, and states' rights. However, this system also reinforced racial segregation and inequality, as the Democratic Party in the South was closely linked to white supremacy and the enforcement of Jim Crow laws. The Solid South emerged directly from the consequences of the Civil War and the end of Reconstruction. It represented the political consolidation of white Southern interests through the Democratic Party while, systematically, excluding Black Americans from the political process. This political arrangement shaped the South's identity and its relationship with the rest of the country for nearly a century. Understanding the Solid South is essential for grasping how racial tensions persisted and evolved after the Civil War. It also highlights how the legacy of Reconstruction influenced Southern politics and society for generations.